Starting a new project. Put this in the sun so you guys can see it. Try to sparkle a little bit in there. So this one created through, I found some holes I can bring it down. Started off with one piece of copper. It's not going to be enough for the size of this particular piece, so I was going to do 2 strands, 2 groupings. Separate a little bit. I have it wedged into a crevice. It comes down and down through a hole and comes out from underneath. I'm in the midst of trying to get this epoxied underneath there. I need some more epoxy in there. It took a while to set. I ended up grabbing 5-minute epoxy, and I should have got something that did something set sooner. So I'll go ahead and fill this in a little bit more. Have a piece coming up underneath here as well. It split and goes up somewhere up underneath just to give that representation coming up underneath the crystal side of the roots. And then I got another piece going in right here. So it just gives you that effect. It should sit something like that. And then the trees up here, what I'm going to end up doing is untwisting this piece here. I may flood it with epoxy and then just put some greenery up along the edge or something like that, or just leave the hole. Any suggestions would be neat, but always kind of wing it depending on the rock. And this one here, I got this coming up, and then I'll probably put some black electrical tape just to hold it, grouped all together, and then I'll fluff all this out. Then I'll separate it into even numbers and start dividing it up like I do with the tree. And so that's one of the rocks. And then this will be another rock that I'm going to end up working with. And I'm contemplating it sitting like this. On this flat side, there's nothing really much there to showcase. But I do got crystals on this side. It's kind of flat here. I don't know if I should take the roots and give it show the end of the roots and give the effect like it's been chopped. It looks like somehow this looks like it's been cut. There's this wedge, and then you got crystals on this side. There's a hole in here. I really don't want to put anything in it. It is a big hole, and it is a feature to show. So somewhere I want to try showing put a tree in here. I could possibly come out with these smaller ones at the end and have it and come up over, kind of coming up over the top of this. But I may run some other pieces that just dead end to the rock so it gives the effect like it's going to go through it. But here, I'll show it all the way around. Now I just have to remember that the rock I want it standing up on this one versus laying like this. Even though that is neat like that as well, but I think we have it like this. It's a little narrower, a little more stable.